Hi and welcome to today's video where I have an unboxing of the Liberty Beauty Box Drop for October. Now I've recently joined the Liberty Beauty Club, and that is a subscription service that you pay a certain amount each month, and for that the main thing is you get credit to spend in store or online at Liberty. And plus you get a beauty box every quarter, so that's every 3 months. So initially you would pay say £20 a month or £25 a month, and then you would be credited the full amount into your Liberty account, which you would open up. Now they've changed the rules in the last year or so, and you pay £25 a month, and £20 of which is credited back, and the rest is for the packaging and towards the cost of the beauty box itself. They guarantee that the value over a year, over 4 boxes, is £300. That's the minimum that they will guarantee, and obviously people are rotating in and out of this club. The subscriptions do change because you can cancel after the first 3 months. So I decided to sign up, 1 because I really like this particular box, and 2 because there was an offer on where it's £20 for the first 3 months, and you get all that £20 back as credit. Thereafter it's £25 a month. Also at Liberty, once you're a beauty club member, you will have advance notification of sales. There may be extra discounts you might be available to you. There are quite a number of perks, particularly if you live in London and you can access Liberty, the store. But I still thought it was something that I would be interested in getting the advent calendar. I didn't get it this year. I'm not getting it this year. I've never had one, but I might treat myself using this money to next year. Who knows? So I signed up, and I noticed that the offer didn't apply. They seemed to be taking £25 off. So I contacted Liberty, and it took about a week for them to come back to me. They were very busy, but they did say they'd remedy that, and they credited me the £5 that they'd taken, plus they said they'd adjust the payments the following 2 months to be £20, which indeed they have. So it was because you needed to put in a code to get the offer, but when it popped up on a search engine and on their site, it said nothing about a code. So yeah, they did honour that and pay back, but what happened is that the box was due to be delivered between 2 and 3 weeks, or dispatched 2 to 3 weeks after you join. It didn't. So I wonder, me querying it, which did take some time, I put a stop on the box. But basically after a month I asked, where's the box? And they came back within 24 hours and said, we'll get another dispatched. And I said to them, well, you've never actually sent any notification that one's been dispatched on my account. No email, no SMS, no contact from a courier. So actually they didn't send one out. There's no evidence of that. But I have the box now. It's in a brown box. I will show you the inside. Now the pattern on the inside, the floral, is the same every month. This is the pattern that they use for the box. Now it is one of their many floral patterns, which, although they first opened the store in 1875 and it's the 150th anniversary this year, this is quite I would say quite Edwardian in style. Now you actually get various items, and you get a pamphlet, and I will be referring to the pamphlet. So the first item here in the pamphlet is by Wild Source, which is and it's SOURCE, as the origins of something, and as it not as in source as in food. Now this is a balm for removing makeup. It's a cleanser, so it says it is 20ml worth £25. Introducing a new approach to skincare that focuses on the ritual. This luxurious cleanser is driven by the power of skin nourishing ingredients and meditation combined. A sensorial addition to your daily skincare regime, crafted to provide gentle yet effective cleansing by dissolving makeup, SPF and daily impurities. This nourishing balm to milk formula is suitable for everyone, even the most sensitive skin, thanks to the nurturing blend of hydrating moringa oil, safflower oil and barrier strengthening ceramides. The skin is left feeling renewed and irresistibly soft. The tip: begin by taking a small amount of balm and take a moment to connect as you warm the texture between your fingers. Massage into dry skin in circular motions before adding water to create a hydrating milk. Complete your ritual by rinsing to reveal soft clean and nourished skin. Now, I actually don't use balms like that. I would take my eye makeup off, use this over the rest of the skin, and then I would use a wipe to take it off, because I don't particularly like doing that step in the bath, because I have a bath every evening. But I may give that a try. But when I've opened it, there isn't a scent. It is an off-white, and there isn't a particular notable scent to that. But I do love a balm, and it's something that I personally have a preference for using over an oil. The next item in here is the Augustina Spada, the retinol cream, the retinol serum. Now, I actually have a full size of the serum, but not the retinol one. I think this is a newer one. So this is 7ml. The full size is only 15ml, and it is £150. So at 7ml, this is worth, I'm sure you've worked it out, £70. So as I'm going away on holiday, I shall be taking that with me. That's over winter. Because I don't want to take my full bottle with me. I have not a Bada, a Paula's Choice, but I will gladly take that along. I'm not sure what the strength is, but I shall read the notes. It says, in a nutshell, clinically proven to reduce the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles and enlarged pores, the retinol serum from innovative skincare brand Augustina Spada harnesses over 30 years of groundbreaking research. This science-backed formula leverages pure retinol alongside a blend of amino acids, high-grade vitamins and synthesized molecules to optimize the body's natural capacity for self-repair, visibly smoothing and banishing signs of aging, resulting in a refined, more youthful appearance. Protect your skin against breakouts and environmental aggressors in this transformative, age-defying serum. The tip: formulated for all skin types, this serum is particularly effective when used on aging, oily and blemish-prone skin. So it is more for oily skin. To be honest, retinol and vitamin A's are very good for clearing congested skin and oily skin. So it makes sense. But its other ingredient is that it is very good for anti-aging properties for all skin types. So it says, gently massage over the face and neck and décolleté after cleansing and prepping skin. So at £70, that is an awful lot of money. So the next item in here is the Liberty Wash Bag Small, worth £38. So this has a little tab with Liberty on. It's a very well made and substantial bag in that it's got it's waterproof, but it is quite thick and substantial. There's no pockets inside, but it's a dark navy, I think. Maybe it's black. Maybe midnight colour anyway. Really good zip, and I will use that again. That'll be really useful for me when I go away. Yeah, very, very nice. I'm not necessarily into these sorts of Edwardian prints, but I still think it's a lovely item, and I will gladly take that away. Now, this booklet, I'm going to flip it over, and the next item is the Cicely Paris Velvet Sleeping Mask, which is 10ml, worth £19. Wrap the skin in a deeply soothing and restorative veil of velvet sleeping mask with saffron flower, a potent formulation that helps dry, dehydrated skin regain its strength overnight. I'm not going to read it. It just says, once or twice a week, apply a thin layer to the face and neck and leave overnight in place of your usual nightly skincare. For immediate relief and comfort, apply a thick layer to face and neck and leave on for 10 minutes and then massage in the excess. So I suppose you'd wipe off any excess, but at £19, if you were to use all of this, either in one or two goes, it would be an expensive but nice treat for the face. So again, that is lovely. I've had several of these over the years. The next item is by the perfume house Fugazi, which is a fairly modern house, and I have had other perfumes by this brand before in this size. So this one is called Purple. So it's £35 for 8ml. It could be more. I think it's £35 because I did find it in American dollars, but not in UK. But the cheaper perfumes by Versace, the less expensive, are £35, but this is one of the more expensive ones, so I'm not really sure. So it says, in a nutshell, celebrate the 150th anniversary of Liberty with this exclusive skin scent from Fugazi, combining modern perfumery with a sense of heritage inspired by Liberty's history. This special edition fragrance offers a purely molecular experience. So these are artificial ingredients. A captivating blend that adapts to the skin's chemistry and settled in its own unique way, opening with a hint of viridium, which is an artificial ingredient to mimic violet, denoting the authentic purple colour synonymous with liberty. So yeah, purple is liberty's colour. It develops with the lingering warmth of amber notes, including amber tonic, artificial ingredient, amber more, artificial ingredient, and enhancing the skin scent. A triumphant fusion of innovation and tradition, this contemporary blend lingers on the skin, delivering elegant reminders throughout the day. So this is, I would say, is unisex. I'll show you this. It's got like a velour feel or rubberized feel to the outer side of the packaging, and there it is. There is no cap on it, but it is secured in the box, and there is 8mm. So I have tried it on, and when it first sprayed, I don't know if any of you remember or ever have smelled this item. The initial scent was of the scent that was in methylated spirits, which is an alcohol-based product that often you used. It had multiple uses, mechanical uses, and also we used to use it at home to power a little steam train, a steam roller that my older brother had. And it had a methylene blue, so it actually had like a gentian violet-y colour, and that was to reduce the risk of people drinking it, because it is a form of alcohol, but very dangerous form of alcohol, not one that you should be drinking. So it has that scent of an opening, which I don't find, I dislike it, I quite like it, but that is the artificial note. Now, it does have a very light as air violet, but a very clean violet. It's not sweet, it's not candied, but it is a violet fragrance, and I think it's eminently unisex because it's not a sweet floral, but it's just very, very fresh. But I think you need to like violet and not have a problem with ambroxans, the artificial ingredients. But I think it's very lovely and fresh. Not full bottle worthy for me, but lovely nonetheless. The next item is by Liberty's Own, and let me just get this. Here it is. Liberty 1875 Eau de Parfum. So this is 1.5ml worth £8 and 43 pence. In a nutshell, crafted in collaboration with master perfumer Clement Gavray, this intoxicating unorthodox floral scent from Liberty, the LBTY fragrance collection, is a celebration of the brand's 150th anniversary, extending an invitation to experience the wondrous world of Liberty in a fresh way. The evocative blend conjures images of a wooden panelled room where curls of rich tobacco smoke, feelings of joy and displays of opulence from the last century and a half echo throughout, creating an irresistible tension. Headed tuberose, jasmine and ylang-ylang rest in the comforting embrace of vanilla, heated up by the warm earthiness of coumarin tobacco. So it actually says on here, Liberty 1875, and it says crafted in collaboration, which doesn't say in this. It does say 1875 Eau de Parfum. It is, but it also has RA Academy. So it must have been done in conjunction with, which doesn't say in the leaflet, but on the packaging, it has created in conjunction with the Royal Academy schools. You've got the Royal Academy of Arts, theatre, dance, music. So what I would say is I have tried this. It's a small vial, but the Liberty perfumes are well crafted, and this one is lovely. So it's basically, you do get the headed tuberose. It's a fleshy tuberose. It's not particularly green or muguet, because some tuberoses can be. This is more of a heady, luscious, a bit skanky floral, which is what you tend to get. And also you can see the wood panelling. There's woodsy notes. There's a bit of tobacco. There is vanilla, but it's not sweet. None of this is particularly sweet at all. And I would say it's unisex. Yeah, it's a unisex fragrance. Both of those, I think, are unisex. Anyone can wear anything, but I really feel this lends that way. I think it's a beautiful fragrance, but for me, I don't feel it's full bottle worthy for me, because I have some lovely tuberoses fragrances, but it is still very, very beautiful. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items in this, and I have toted up the value, and the value is a whopping £195.43. So this is certainly, for me, worthwhile. I think a big issue is whether you would like the Augustin Espada and also the fragrances, which can be hit and miss, but I love trying out fragrances, so it was a no-brainer for me. So if you're interested, this is still available at the moment. It will change over in January to a new fragrance. But can I say thank you very much for watching, one and all, as I do appreciate that your time is valuable. So thank you for spending some of it with me. Let me know your comments down below. What do you think of these? Is there any that you're interested in? Have you actually tried any of these? Because I have tried the Sicily one. Not my favourite, but it's okay as a mask. But all the rest have been new to me. And I'm not sure how well these perfumes will last on me, because I've only just put them on just before filming this video. But like I say, if you enjoyed this video, please like, please leave a comment, and I would love it if you would subscribe and join our merry little gang. Otherwise, hopefully I shall see you very soon. Please take care and enjoy the rest of your week. Otherwise, bye for now.